Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ty. This is my classic pinup girl makeup tutorial, the 4th of July edition. We're going to start out this video by coloring my wig. All the products I'll be using is in the description box below. Got2b Freeze spray. I'm going to be using cream developer in 20. I'm going to be using an angled brush. I have plastic gloves, Wella color charm in 5NW, and then I have my wig that I purchased from Amazon from Bangs on Target, and it is in a 16-inch. It's a 4x4 613 wig, and I'm going to be coloring that now so you can see what I'm doing. Before I do anything, I'm going to be covering my wig head with a plastic bag so that it doesn't get stained by the dye. Here are the product again that I'm going to be using. And here's the wig. This wig I used in another one of my videos. If you want to see that video, the name of the video is How to Color Your False Eyelashes. So here's the wig again, and I'm going to start out by coloring the root. It's the only thing that I'm actually going to be coloring today. I'm going to leave the blonde color on the bottom, but I will be coloring the roots today. I'm going to take push pins and push them down into the wig and the wig cap so that I can keep the wig secure as I'm coloring. And now I'm just going to mix up the root color. And that's the Wella charm that I have. And then I'm also going to be mixing it with 20 developer. And then I'm just going to stir it. This brush is perfect when you're doing something like this. It's very tiny and it's at an angle so you can control the flow of the dye when you're using it. And I'm just going to paint it on either side of the part, just using small strokes because I don't want the dye to go down too far, but I want it to just look natural and like it's coming, like your roots have grown out. And after you completed the part, you're just going to make a part next to it, and you're going to paint that as well. I mentioned earlier that this is a 4x4 wig, so there's not a lot to paint, but I'm going to carefully paint each side of the original part that I started so that I can make sure that that root color is throughout the entire 4x4 lace. So as you can see, the roots are already starting to darken really nicely, and I'm not even finished with it yet. And I'm just going to bring that color down. Even though there's no lace, I want the illusion of the roots coming down towards the side of the face as well. And here's an up-close look at my work. And now an even better view. After about 45 minutes, it's time for me to wash this out. So I just put it in a basin of cold water. And I'm going to use Tresemme Rich Moisture Conditioner. I'm going to let this air dry while I put on my makeup. I'm going to prep my lip with chapstick, and then I'm going to go on and use some Fenty Beauty True Matte Mattifying Primer, and I'm going to also use some Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation. And I'm just going to brush up my sparse eyebrows and fill them in. LA Girl cleans up the bottom of my eyebrows. And I'm using Kat Von D setting powder to set up under my brows. Manic Panic Vampire Red is my transition color for today. I'm going to be cutting my crease with LA Girl's HD Concealer in Fawn. Today's the first time I'm going to be using my Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette. I'm going to pick the color Zaz. And I'm going to be putting primer on the bottom of my face. And my Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation in the shade Kampala. And this is the Juvia's Place I Am Magic concealer in the shade J11. Fenty Beauty setting powder in the shade Hazelnut. Next is Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Bronzer in the shade Mocha Mommy. My blush is by Milani in the shade Bella Rose. You have to be careful. You see all the blush I just put on my cheek. And then I'm going to use the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner in the shade Jet Black. And then CoverGirl Plumpify in the shade Very Black. I'm going to just throw on some mink lashes. I'm going to plop on my wig off camera, and then here's the lipstick that I'm going to be using. This is a beautiful blue by Black Radiance in the shade Magnetic Sapphire. This color is extraordinary. Are you ready for the look? So this is my 4th of July pinup girl look. I was inspired by all of those beauties from the 40s and the 50s, but I wanted to bring a nice 2020 vibe with more updated colors and hairstyle. I wanted the look to embody being retro as well as being modern, and I think I've done that. This look is fun and spunky and great for any 4th of July event. The eyes are reminiscent of the flag and the lips bring it all together. The look is classic pinup that borders on modern punk. Definitely something new to try this year. I wanted to darken the root of this wig to give it a more edgy, dimensional look. And I wanted to make sure that I didn't use black at the root. I wanted to use something a little bit more soft. and I wanted to make sure that it blended but looked like it was something that was coming out of your scalp, like it was a natural root. This look was achieved by using old school sponge rollers, but allowing the tips of the hair to hang out of the bottom of the roller instead of rolling the entire thing into the roller. And I wanted the makeup to be fun, explosive 4th of July colors. When I'm doing my tutorials with wigs, I always try to provide at least 2 to 3 different hairstyles with the same wig. As you look through these clips, you'll be able to see 3 different styles that I did here, and hopefully it's something that you'll want to try. Of late, we've been going through some troubling times in our America. I'm hoping that we'll all be able to one day be able to come to some sort of common ground. I hope that you're all able to enjoy your Independence Day. I hope you all stay happy and safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Be sure to wash your hands and practice social distancing. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe and turn on those notifications. And thank you so much for watching.